Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nascent Toy Collector presented by Infinite Collectibles. I am your host Adam Martin, and today we're going to check out some PX exclusive TMNTs here. PX exclusive meaning coming from the previews catalog. These are a little bit older now. I have waited quite a while to open them. They were on my pile, they were on my to-do pile, and I'm finally ready to do it. So, without any further ado, let's jump into these original sketch turtles from Playmates. All right, so as you can see, very cool packaging. I really dig this packaging, and here's something really neat about them that I learned is when you turn them to the side, they all have these little slip covers on them, by the way. When you turn them to the side, they build that original sketch. So isn't that cool? That's a cool way to have these set up on your shelf. You could have the boxes on display, and they make cool art. Hey, you can't go wrong with that. All right, on the back side, they show how they all go together and form this. They all have a piece of a base that form this stand. And then, of course, you get the turtle on the front and you get the turtle on the side with the name Michelangelo. On the bottom, you got all the good legal stuff there. This is the old school logo, which that's super old school logo. Playmates toys, you got the barcode there if you need it. It's the normal stuff, made in Hong Kong, all that. Sliding the cover off, you get a look at the box itself here. This is Michelangelo, really cool. It includes the original sketch, which is what these are based on. You get this little ooze canister there. Really cool looking box. Collector friendly, that's what's important here. Collector friendly. Choking hazard for 4+, tells you what it is there. The original sketch Michelangelo. Got that PX previews exclusive, which I guess now is going to go the way of the buffalo, along with Diamond and their shitty customer service. On the side, really cool. Get a look at all four of them there with the logo. On the back, there's that original sketch that is included. Each one of them says that the sketch is included. Original sketch reprint included. Very cool. Birth of the Ninja Turtles. You can read that if you'd like. Pause it right there. There's the actual OG sketches too, which I have picked these figures up from NECA of this exact OG 2-pack there. So here's the top of the box. It's really cool. Got those old turtles on it. Mine has a little bit of a coffee stain. Let's get these guys opened up. All right, I got these $40 a piece bad boys out of the package, and they do look pretty nice, I have to say. Bringing in the tape measure, they do come in at 4.5 inches, as you can see right there. And just to kind of give that a comparison, here's a 2022 or whatever Playmates redo of the originals. You can kind of see that they're a good 1/2 inch taller. So that's pretty cool, pretty unexpected. At least for me. They are absolutely based on that sketch that was on the side of the box, as you can see there. And I wonder, actually, looking at them, if they'll get into these poses. I kind of doubt it, but I guess we shall see. Okay, so looking at them, they obviously each came with an ooze canister. I don't know why they each needed an ooze canister. I guess they are individually packaged. I guess that's why they each have one. Donnie came with his bow, of course. Leo came with 2 katana that do plug into his back. We'll take a look at that in a second. Raph came with a katana as well, which is kind of interesting, and 2 sais. Everything does seem to be following a Nightmare Before Christmas theme, or at least that's how it looks to me. And then, of course, Mikey has 2 sets of nunchucks. I do like it when they use those metallic chains between the 2 pieces of nunchuck. So overall, the turtles, they're very similar. Of course, subtle differences, though. Donnie has the shoulder strap. Raph has the 2 cups there. Mikey doesn't have a belt. Here I noticed that Leo is the only one with knee pads. So that's kind of interesting. Their faces are subtly different. I do love this. Open mouth on a different side for Leo and Don, and then looking at them, Mikey and Raph look really similar, but closer look, they're actually kind of different, as you can see there. A little bit of subtle difference to the line work around the mouths, but really cool overall. I like this look. I don't have any of these black and white origin turtles, so this is going to be my first set, and I'm pretty excited about it. Let's take a look at Donnie here to kind of get a feel for them. They're pretty nicely done, I have to say. $40, they feel a little cheap for 40 bucks. I'm not gonna lie. The plastic doesn't feel bad though. It doesn't feel brittle. It just, man, they're fucking $40 a piece. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have a certain expectation for that kind of money. It is pretty nice though. You can see some detailing on the shell there. The skin has like a texture to it. The bandanas are really nicely done. I like all the paint apps. They're subtly different on their knuckles. There are Leo's knuckles, Raph's, just different line work, which is cool. And then there's Mikey's. That's neat how they did just a little bit different on everybody. So they kind of give them a little bit of distinction. You can see it on the legs as well. The line tracing there, like Donnie has none. Of course, Leo has the knee pads, and then Mike and Raph have a different set of, you know what? Kind of really looking at it now, it looks like they might just be mirrored slightly. And I do have a slight amount of like maybe smudging there on, who is this? Raph's foot. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Just a little bit of nastiness, a little bit of funkiness. Let's take a look though now at the articulation. Got Donnie here. He's my favorite turtle, as I've covered many, many times here. Articulation is pretty interesting. The head itself is fixed to that neck, but the neck has a hinge joint, a ball and a hinge down inside there. It does look down that much and up that much, which is pretty cool. And it does have 360 degrees of rotation there. I like that. I like that. I think it's a really cool look. The shoulders here coming down there on balls, you get 360 degrees out of those, and they're hinged. They go up and down that far. Quite a range of movement there. The elbows, as you can see, are hinged, and they also swivel. Let's see if I can get them to swivel. It's kind of difficult. There it is. There's some movement in it. Got a swivel there, and then a swivel at the wrist. Of course, there's no crunch joint or anything like that, no twisting, but I wouldn't expect a turtle to twist. Not in the middle. I mean, that'd be goofy. You can see the peg in there on the leg. It does go up, and there's no back, I don't think, whatsoever. Like, that's as far back as it goes. I mean, just a little bit, I guess you could call that back. It does have a hidden joint from the front. You can see that there. Kicks back that far, and does also swivel there. So that's cool. They are minimally articulated. But then again, I guess the pose that you're going to be getting out of them are minimal articulated. So, hey, that's cool with me. Donnie does have the little cup on his back to hold his bow staff. I haven't tried to put it in there yet. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. So you could hold that there if you wanted him to. It is down lower, closer to the handle on one side. That is in line with the sketch. It does show the taped up part being down here, closer to one end. So that's cool. Let's look at Leo. Leo's really nicely done. So let's take a look at his katana here. His katana are in scabbards. The scabbards do have pegs that do peg into these holes on his back. They also slide out, revealing a nicely done katana blade. The handles there again remind me of something Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not gonna lie. This is Jack Skellington as fuck to me, but hey, it's still cool. I see where they're going with. I see how they got here with this kind of detailing in the swords. I guess that's kind of trying to recreate that. It's not exact, but it's pretty good. I don't know if Playmates is really known for, you know, high-end figures. You take the, I think, you take these little pegs here. Well, you know what? Let me do this one first. This one's the same way. Sword slides out. I'm pretty sure the swords are identical. Let's take a look. Yeah. It saves money on the tooling. Well, the handles are a little bit different. So back end scabbards. Don't know which end. It apparently looks like you could put them on either end. Both end has a hole in it. So yeah, you could do it either way, I guess. Just depends on how you like it. I like it closer to the, I don't know what you want to call that piece there. Push that in. Cool. Sword in this side, I do believe. And we're going to stick that one in there. And there you have Leonardo's swords attached to his back. Looks kind of goofy. Looks like he's like got a helicopter blade or something sticking out of his back. All right, with Raph. Raph has the two cups on his belt there. He does have the spot on his back to plug in a katana blade because back to the original sketch, you can see that blade. He has a katana on his back there. So plug that in. There it is. Got size. Drop those in. I do like the size. I do think they look kind of cool. The thing I'm thinking, so you see that pose right there? He's got the sai between the fingers. I am going to say there's no way in hell this thing can do that. And no, absolutely not. That's kind of some bad advertisement on their end. There is no way you could get that thing in there. One of my figures, I think it's Super 7, does have hands where you can grip the sai, or where he can grip the sai, you know, like he's supposed to, where he has it between his fingers. Really, I love that. I think that's totally awesome. And finally, we take a look at Mikey. Mikey's big difference, besides having no belt, he does have some kind of weird like spot in his shell. What, they all have that? I think the shell may be reused on all of them. The other turtles all have a spot where the belts plug in. And since Mikey doesn't have one, he just has like a little plug. I mean, you got to have some reuse. It's not like they could afford to just make all these different bucks. And that, obviously, these are made on the same body, just with slight differences. Like Mikey's wrists. As you can see, he has these clips there. And that's so the nunchucks can clip in there. And he can have them on him, you know, no belt, right? So where else are they going to go? They're going to clip on just like that. Just like they are here in that sketch. So that's pretty cool that he can do that. Other than that, Mikey's really plain. I'm not complaining though. I think all four of them together look pretty cool. I think they're maybe a little more posable than I'm giving them credit for. Let's check that out and see what kind of poses we can get them in. Hey, you know what? I'm actually liking these more than I thought I would. Once I get them kind of put together and have their stuff. Oh, wow. That actually looks pretty damn cool. You know what? It would have been really cool if Mikey would have came with like one of those attachments where you can make it look like the nunchucks spinning around, you know, similar to that right there. I think that would have made this a little bit better. You know, $40 figure, you could probably throw some accessories in, you know, a little more than just a freaking ooze canister. That seems really cheap, honestly. So they did also come with, move them aside real quick. They came with these pieces of street that are basically like a stand. You have the one for Dawn and Raph that's kind of interchangeable. You can see it's got their names on the bottom there. So they can, you can put them either Dawn or Raph on those. You got the one for Leo. See, this is Leo. That one goes, they're like little puzzle pieces. This one clips into the front. This one clips into the side. And then you've got Mikey's where he's got this little box on there to kind of get him up higher. You know, how he's raised in this, even though there's no indication that he's on a box, but let's see how it looks with them all on here. Let's see if I can get anywhere near this pose that we have on this sheet. Hey, Leo, not too bad. Here comes Donnie. So there's Raph. I mean, it's kind of cool. The swords, let's see what I can do to a little adjusting here. If I can somehow get, there we go. Maybe that's better. And now let's get Mikey. Let's see if we can get him posed up. All right, well, I mean, let's see here. It's close. It's close. I mean, no, it's not exact, but it's cool. I mean, I think it'll look nice on a display. Let me see if I can get some better views of it here. I think, you know, I like it. I think the way it looks here looks pretty good. It's a cool looking set of figures that's going to look really nice. It's going to fill a very niche spot in my collection, the black and white original sketch turtles, which I never thought I had to have. And still looking at them, I could have passed on them. $40 a turtle, a little bit expensive for limited posability, limited accessories, but at the same time, they're really nicely done for what they are, which is just, I mean, they're simple figures based on a simple drawing. So I think they're pretty cool. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have these guys? Did you pick them up? Because I haven't really seen anything much about them. So maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Would you pick them up? What do you guys think? Chime in, let me know in the comments. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and we will be back again soon. Thank you so much. Peace out. Before I go, I wanted to give not only you, but me a chance to get a look at my Donatello collection here that just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows, just like I want it to. Man, I really like this new one. Been watching this new cartoon, been really enjoying it. The one that's on Netflix. I think it came out on Paramount. Oh, there's 03. 03 in the house. Oh, here's one. Oh, the Jim Lawson. Jim Lawson, Donnie. I've got cartoon NECA Donnie. Oh my god, I just got those here recently. I've got Super 7 Donnie. Ooh, one of my very favorites right there. Oh my god, that's amazing. And then I have, let's see, I want to say this is the Playmates Ultimate Donnie right there. Holy shit, I have got a collection of Donatellos coming together here. Ha! That is amazing. Yes. Yes, I love it.